Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay, we're live.
It is time. We are here at the finals. I know that's so dramatic. There was a roll of the dice, and we have decided who goes first, second, and third. Remember, this is your Bardic champion for on tier. This is the person that's going to be the forefront of entertainment during your reigns, and so it's. And I think all of you have had documentation to look at, so we've had a lot to talk about right after this. Colette, you will be first, followed by Bran, and then Gareth.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
So for my final piece, I have decided to share one of my favorite songs from the 14th century. It is Je ne puis pas comme vous créature. And as I was saying yesterday at the, oh, by the way, hi, I'm Colette. I forgot again. As I was saying yesterday when I was talking about this piece, it is a beautiful love song about love and to love. The singer is saying, love has not given anybody else the kindness and grace and gifts of the heart more so than it has to me. And I just thought that was so unique in a time of courtly love when it's usually, she does not love me and I will die. Like this one is saying, love has treated me so well and I love love. My wonderful partner, who has an amazing voice, will be singing the second line for me. This song is in the style where there's one voiced part with words, and then there's another part underneath that has no words, and that could have been played on instruments, done by voice. There are recordings of people singing it with the words that the top line sings. We've decided to do it on a simple ooh to let the top line and the words of the song speak. And there was one more thing I was going to tell you, but it has, this song is in Middle French. So if you're a French speaker and you're like, why does this sound funny? It's because it is not modern French, it is Middle French. So some of the pronunciation differs. Je ne puis pas comme que sa créature amor partir, c'est bien si comment rester seul et de s'embrasser non, mon coquille des services. Le douce qu'elle me fait carrément des tourments et regrets quand elle m'a donné son rétolie. Mon cœur m'amour et quand je et pour ce suis these plainly. Iron Hoodies, amor la druida, Gelidui, Setameli, Envoyé de peur de fêter cet amour, pensez même les qui joyeuse ne serait pas grande joie. Mon cœur m'amour et quand que je désire, si qu'il n'est où je mets ma vie. Son amer amor qui me norite te partire quand merci ton lien. T'amor que parfait la merci qui ici me refait d'avouer seulement et mon cœur m'amour et quand que je
Why are you making me cry so early?
This isn't an opportunity to say why you'd be the best Bardic champion, but is there anybody who has any other questions? She's obviously performed this beautiful piece, and I want to just make sure that we give her time to answer any questions you might have. Excellent. That was beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
If I am chosen, you were asking what I would do for the Bardic community. Devin and I host bi-weekly Bardics at our house, and I would make it my effort to attend other Bardics and other baronies to help promote the arts. And as I was speaking about yesterday, my masterwork that means a lot to my heart is bringing medieval music to a modern audience in a way that's accessible to them. So I've been working on, and I plan to continue working on, transcribing a lot of these Macho pieces, like the one that I just sang, into modern notation with an attached MIDI file, so that even if you don't read music, you can still access these beautiful, timeless songs and perform them. So that's my hope, if I were to become Bard of Aquaterra, is to bring medieval music to the community as a whole.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hello, and ladies, I am Sabran. My thanks to all of you. I hope that whatever the outcome, we can but form a company of players amongst these worthies as well as every bard. I was talking to a new friend of mine, Samuel, the other day. He's fairly new here. One of the things that I always tell newcomers is that in this society, in this community, you can build and find your own bliss. Find what pleases you. If dancing is what you're really interested in, or brewing, or fighting, etc., you do not have to be assigned to any one role. And in the Bardic arts, there are many different styles. I have here a sample of the instruments that I play. And one of the reasons that I play these different instruments is that if penny whistle is not for you, but maybe Bowron is, or maybe Doombeck, or maybe just a guitar, or a cittern, or a lute, whatever your bliss is, you can find it and it will be nurtured here. Your heart is welcome. Your muse is welcome. And so, because I have all these things up here, I'm going to, for my piece, do a demonstration very quickly of different styles of music. So if you see that, what is that? I want you to learn more. You can learn more. This is a Doombeck. It's a Middle Eastern instrument. We have many fine Middle Eastern personas here, all over a wonderful area. And this is played simply with two hands, a doom, a tek, and a cup. A simple display of different rhythms, combining those three different things can grant you a number of different tones. Now this is a Baron, a Celtic instrument. And this is the normal ones that you'll see with two cross sticks in the back. And this is a tipper. Almost every culture in the world has a frame drum of some sort. How they're played is slightly differently. But this one, this is a small one. Again, very easy to transport, fairly inexpensive to buy. Played with this downstroke, an upstroke, and occasionally a triple. And the backhand not only holds it in place, but also small ones have a tinier sound, the larger ones have a deeper sound, and this is my personal favorite, made in Thurles, Ireland, and I was there, by Charlie Burns. Notice it doesn't have cross sticks, because the drummer for Dodanen, a group that some of you may know of, said, "Get rid of those sticks and play it with a handle." All right. And it can be, again, accompanied in a drum circle, and everyone can clap their hands and join a drum circle, and I'd like you to join me as you feel the rhythm. Very simple, because I'm trying not to run over this time. We have drums and percussions. Everyone has percussion. It's their own part, of course, rhythm. Then we have the tin whistles, the penny whistles, which are a family much like the flageolet. They're a flageolet instrument because they have a whistle top. You blow into them, you will get a noise, hopefully a sweet one. But they're much like recorder, same family. But penny whistles only play in one key. So this is a D, this is a C, this is a D, and these are some of the other ones. That's why I carry a bandolier. And they're very simple. They can be played, they can be played very quickly. And the deeper that you go, the larger, then you have instruments like this. It's still a penny whistle. But it gives you the ability, because it's a deeper instrument, has a lower, more resonant tone. Again, these are only brief touches of the tunes. And of course, an instrument that we see much of, the descendant of the oud to the lute, is a guitar. May I use the bench?
Yes, please.
And this piece is taken from, I want to thank the juggling Shakespearean, because he sets up a very good lesson. He did two pieces from Shakespeare, the same two I was signed up to sing. Rather than changing my piece, I've decided to do them because that's one of the beauties of the Bardic art, because you can take the same song, the same melody, the same words, and rearrange them and present them differently, and they're an entirely new piece. So I too am going to do Puck from Midsummer Night's Dream. The scene towards the end, where the hungry lion, and then ending with his final speech, if the shadows have offended. But this is set to music of a tune similar to some of the laments and lays of our period. Now it is the time of night. Now the hungry lion roars and the wolf he howls the moon, whilst the heavy plowman snores all with weary task fordone. Now the wasted brands do glow, whilst the screech owl screeching loud puts the wretch that lies in woe in remembrance of a shroud. Oh, 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 oh. Now it is the time of night that the graves are gaping wide. Everyone puts forth its bride, and the church way has to glide. And we fairies that do run by the triple hecked steam, from the presence of the sun following darkness like a dream, now are crawling. Oh, oh, not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house, for I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door. Oh, oh, if we shadows have offended, think of this, and all is mended. that you have but slumbered here, whilst these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long, else the puck a liar call. So, good day unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends. I would just take one last thought. I want to thank my squire, Samira, and her household for getting me to the brooms, to the hero well, my lady Eleanor for her inspiration, and to my laurel master, my friend, my fellow, Jason, the Silver Tongue, for giving me the encouragement and the courage to attend this competition. Bless you all. Thank you.
Bran? Bran? Bran?
Questions? Okay. Away with that child.
If
And
you
with
have
that-
any
away with that
questions,
comment,
please
child.
address them right now.
Questions? Thoughts? Hand, yes, good. Eldar, my dancing marshal.
Yesterday, I was speaking and overheard a lady who said, I want to get in a singing group, and another guy all singing, and she said, I want to do solo. And how will you suitor them and get them to, someone like that to participate?
The entrance into the Bardic arts is very much like the entrance into the society. We don't ask much. We ask, pay the site fee, wear something that's approaching a costume, and behave in a manner of courtesy. The entrance into the Bardic arts can begin as simply as playing a rhythm. It can be simply as humming along, joining in chorus. So the more opportunity we have for people to join those things, it doesn't have to be formal. It can be around a campfire. It can be around at the court, before court, and it can be just as people wander around. To find those things, to open up their opportunities, this is what my mission has been for the last 40 some odd years, to provide opportunities. Squire's Tourney, Art of War, all these things were created to bring people in and give them an opportunity to present an experience. It is simply as people do, as these good bards have all done. See what I've done? Are you curious? Talk to me, allow me to present. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, hello once again. So happy to be here. So happy to have a chance to play this piece. As Myri asked yesterday, what was a piece that kind of I aspired to and I thought was like the most, kind of highest aspiration. And this is that piece. Of course, I have new aspirations now, but 6 months ago, this piece was the mountain that I wanted to climb. So I'm doing something extremely different from what I've done before and playing a John Dowland lute solo. But as my lute teacher has said, for a lutenist to say that Dowland is his favorite composer is like saying that your favorite thing to breathe is air. So for me, Dowland is my world for the lute. I've played some other composers and I keep coming back to Dowland. It's got everything. Dowland is especially famous for his melancholy pieces. There was this cult of melancholy in Elizabethan England where everyone kind of idealized this state of sadness. And this piece is not like that. Dowland wrote many melancholy pieces, and a lot of people think of him as kind of a one-trick pony that just wrote sad songs. He wrote amazingly beautiful, upbeat, happy, joyous songs, and this is one of them. This is a fantasy by Dowland. Dowland's fantasies, most of his pieces, the ones you heard me play before, are based off of, structured off of dances. So there's a Galliard, Almain, a Pavin. Those are all dance pieces, and the structure of the music is based around a dance. Fantasy is a freewheeling, kind of open-ended piece you kind of explore in all sorts of different directions. It's got huge emotional highs and lows, and it has the polyphony, has all the polyphony. So on this instrument, yesterday you heard me play with 5 singers. I've got 4 voices, all going at the same time in this piece. And the challenge and the beauty is trying to get all those voices to sing in harmony with each other. And so this is John Downes' Fantasy P1A. Any questions? Yes.
Play very passionately. It's obvious in your face. But I just wanted to bring that up. You also finalists for New York
Yes.
Sciences. So I'm just wondering, as a fellow bard, is there one format that you like over the other for presenting your art?
I mean, this is where it's at. This is, the audience. This is, having an audience to connect to. With ANS, I had an audience of like 4. And that was nice. It was a really intimate audience. It was beautiful. But connecting with people, being able to share my music with people, that's what I love. Yes?
In terms of accessibility, not a great thing to lose.
Yeah.
How would you feel about, I mean, this is in your wheelhouse, I don't know, things like this piece of art being transposed for, say, period brass quartet or other instrumentation?
Yeah.
To still have the piece.
Yes.
In ways that make it more
Yeah.
for some arts.
Yeah, no, and that's so much of our kind of consort music of the Renaissance is take a piece that was written for one instrument, often the lute, and break it apart into its different pieces. A lot of the music of William Byrd that we have, it just exists in one guy, Edward Paston's lute entablatures, and they kind of deconstructed it into all the multiple voices. And so, yeah, this is lute music's a great source for consort music. Grant, yes.
If a guitarist is not yet, I am asking. How is it written for me?
Yeah.
I need to play a guitar.
Yes. Yes.
I want to start doing more things with something like a citron and
Yeah.
more like what was recommended?
So I would say the best place to start is get a classical guitar, turn the G down to an F sharp. In terms of citern, other instruments like that, I mean, I would not call them particularly more accessible than lutes. So yeah, classical guitar, just change the tuning. You can read the tablature. It's pretty accessible. That was my first instrument, was the classical guitar. I played that for several months before I got my first lute.
Within the month.
Yeah. Yes.
Hi. So I have a question for having yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, your passion is
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How would you support the non-musical?
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's something that I've discovered so much being here. For me, I'm a musician first, and that's my identity. And I am learning that, I'm part of this much bigger, richer community of musicians and storytellers and all of these different things and maple dances and stuff. And so, I think it would just, as part of what I'm hoping to do of bringing a lot of more instrumental performances to events, I also would absolutely want to, find ways to incorporate storytelling and, make that a big regular part of events. Yeah. Stjana, yes.
Art circles are a big part of the art community.
Mm-hmm.
Is your art from that environment?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's an intimate audience. So, lute, lute, like I said, it's a quiet instrument. That's why I'm cheating, and it's a quiet instrument. So having an intimate gathering around a campfire is a great environment for lute music. Yeah. Yes.
So sorry, I got here. I don't know if you've been asked.
Uh-huh.
What theatrical experience do you have?
I was in a production of Hamlet when I was in college. A bit part. I'm not much of an actor. I'm a musician. So.
Well, I didn't mean just in acting.
Yeah.
I meant within the theater, like all of the stage, the setting, the getting the actors, the interviewing, the.
No, I mean that's pretty foreign to me.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like as a musician, I've had to turn myself into more of a performer. Like when I started as a musician, it was very much an introverted thing. You know, I would sit hunched over in front of my instrument, kind of looking at my instrument, not making eye contact. And it's something I've really worked on, connecting with the audience. I think that's very similar to theater, is you're connecting with these people.
That's where I was
yeah.
asking, you know, and incorporating others to join. And stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, well, I tried to do a little set for my thing yesterday and try to have a little show. Yeah.
Yeah. it was.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
So another one.
Yeah.
So you are circles, right?
Mhm.
And that's, a great way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And very interesting,
Mm-hmm.
as an artist, that's harder to do at night during campfire.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see places where you could help foster the experience?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think, and I'm stealing this from Brand, but I had thought of it independently. Having performance time before court, I think, is a great option for that. Yeah. Okay. Thank you all so much.
So there is going to be a little break, and at 10 o'clock, closing court will begin. So please, any other bars that would like to come up and perform while their
Yes,
Highnesses
please.
and Majesties and Andronica? Current champion. We are going to go discuss, and then court will begin at 10 a.m.
Andronica's
last class.
This is me going with them. As a judge, will do my job. My job.
Oh, of course. My pleasure.
crest of the hill flight to break back the fog, where the slain thickly lie on the field. Now alone in the clear stand the warriors of Montier, and the foemen at last are forced to yield. Fill our cups with either wine or beer, we will stand together, never fear, and we'll drink down a toast to the brave and bloody ghost that fights for the banner of Montier. Oh, strike up the lute, all ye minstrels, whose skill is renowned far and wide. Come tell us again of the mighty band of men who carried the battle for our side. Fill our cups with either wine or beer, we will stand together, never fear, and we'll drink down a toast to the brave and bloody host that fight for the banner of Montier.
Summertime has come, and the trees are sweetly blooming, where the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower by yon pure crystal fountain, and around it I will place all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love e'er should leave, I would surely find another where the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? My true love is hair of gold, and her eyes are verdant green. She's the loveliest sight my old eyes have ever seen. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Oh, the autumn time has come, and the leaves are gently a-falling, where the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather.
And he's keeping them in the bag.
Oh, I have a person for that?
No, that's not legal.
Fair gentles, now assembled here, pray heed and welcome your true and avowed majesties, King Octomasaurus I and radiant Queen Ashatsu, sovereigns of Antir, as they resume their court. Their majesties grant you leave to make yourselves comfortable. Hear now the words of the crown of Antir.
You doing this? I'll do it. I think it is you. So we'll speak a little before that.
I think that we'll go ahead and talk about the competition and the finals today and go ahead and relieve everyone's stress about who is going to be the new Bardic champion. We had 3 incredible performances and performers, and each had their own strengths. Sir Brand, I can tell you're not quite hearing me, so I'm going to be louder. Your strength is that you are a very good teacher and you have an incredible diversity of talents and interests. And I appreciate very much the knowledge that you bring and the things that you share. So thank you today for your performances this weekend. And thank you for taking this leap and getting involved. I hope to see more of that. Gareth, where are you? Hi. I was one of the 4 people at your ANS performance. And the way that you have taken the feedback from those performances and incorporated them into what you did for this competition was amazing. Your engagement with the audience, your eye contact, the community building that you're showing, and the versatility, and I loved the group performance in the beginning. Your music always touches my heart, and I hope to see much more of that.
Your performance today with the lute was fantastic. I could hear all the voices, and it was amazing. And I felt like you drew me into each one of those, was telling me a different story altogether. It was fantastic.
And Colette, your first song yesterday, your Ode to the Summits, I don't know if you know it, but His Majesty grew up in the Summits. And
I'm not crying, you're crying.
I know, he was just almost sobbing from your first piece. You showed in that piece that you are accessible, and that while you have this academic interest, you also can be earthy, sing around the campfire person of the people. And today's piece, my whole face was wet. It was so moving to see you and your partner sing together. And we would very much like to have you as our Bardic champion. So we will, I'm gonna hug you if that's okay. So we're gonna do the investiture at the end of court. We're gonna do a few pieces of business first. And I'm so proud of you. That was so awesome. You're so I'm really excited to see what you do with this position.
Thank you.
On the floor.
Okay. We'll call that a flourish.
Yes. Andromaca, Bardic champion of Antir, come before their majesties.
Yes.
Are you sure? I mean, you can hold on to this for a
No.
couple.
With all due respect, Your Majesty, no.
What was that?
No, Your Majesty.
I'm just making sure.
Andromaca, you have nobly served our kingdom as Bardic champion of Antir for 19, 20, 21, 22, for a very long time. And you have been engaged, you have given of your heart, you have built community.
You have inspired your king.
You've done a very good job. And I know it's been a very, very long and we would like to relieve you of that position. And also, for your service, we would like to present you with a throne's favor.
She's got a whole cloak she can.
I return into your keeping.
Champion's cloak along with these tokens of Bardic champion.
This champion's cloak.
Along with these tokens.
Along. I'm gonna show off some of these tokens. Okay. They're kind of pretty and kind of amazing, especially since they've been repaired. These tokens of the Bardic champion of Ontario.
We thank you and wish to honor you for your service to our kingdom.
Know all people by these presents that having served faithfully and honorably as Bardic champion of the kingdom of Antir, Andromaca of Lesbos is hereby given the honor of the Lion's Troubadour, in acknowledgement whereof we do set our hand and seal this 13th day of November, Etostis Canonios 57.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You are free. However, you may choose to skip down the highway
Run like a maniac.
and witness the
I will
investiture of
stay
your.
and witness the long time coming investiture of my future.
It's been 3 years.
Colette Latoubre, you have gained victory this day. Come forward.
We lied. It's going to be first.
We never know exactly what's happening.
Oh, Colette, by your knowledge and skill, you have won the title Bardic Champion of Antir. Will you take the champion's oath?
I will.
Do you swear to faithfully discharge your duties as Bardic champion of Antir, to abide by the laws of the realm, and to loyally serve the crown of Antir so long as you remain champion?
I so swear.
Do you swear that Octomasatis and Ashaxi are your true sovereign?
I so swear.
Do you swear fealty to Octomasatis and Ashaxi, king and queen of Antir, that whenever they marshal the performers of the kingdom, there shall be you at the fore, to bring honor and glory to the crown and kingdom of Antir?
I do swear.
And we for our part,
do swear fealty to this our champion, to protect and defend them and their household to the best of our ability, so long as we remain sovereigns of Antir. So say we, Octomasatis, King Antir.
So say we, Ashaxi, Queen Antir.
We accept your homage
and a symbol of your station.
We grant you the rights of the true Bardic champion of Antir.
Among these, a place in our court,
and the right to stand by our side.
And the right to stand by our side.
So say we, Octomasades, king on tier.
So say we, Ashaxi, queen on tier.
Wear this cloak,
Wear this cloak
that all who see may know of your skills and estate.
that,
That all who see
that all who see you
may know of your skills
may know of your skills
and estate.
and estate.
Take your place in
Take your place in our court.
And there's stuff too.
Okay, I wanna put this-
Let's get her up.
Oh. Ah,
Here's your staff. You have a horn and a baldric and a handy bag to carry. them.
wield it well, champion.
Thank you.
On tier, behold!
Igda of Hawksguard, come forward before your undoubted sovereign.
I am pretty sure Igda is not here. However, His Excellency Three Mountains is here and will accept this on their behalf.
Be it known from forest to steppe that we, Octomasades on tier and Ashaxi on tier, sovereigns of the land, have found the deeds of service by our subject Igda of Hawksguard to be of merit. Accordingly, we present unto them this award of arms. We command them to seek out suitable and unique heraldry as remembrance of this day, done this 13th day of November, Etostis Canonias 57.
And Igda, we tried to award this to you at Storm Gods, and we're unable to catch up with you. And we were told you might be here, and that didn't work out. So we are going to have His Excellency try to catch up with you. And hopefully I can be there as well, but if not, we're super thankful for all of the work and passion that you've shown about the SCA.
Thank you.
Happy to award you with arms. Thank you, Your Excellency.
For Igda of Hawksguard, 3 cheers. Tamsin Lajean has an announcement about Kingdom Arts and Sciences and Rapier Championship.
Good morning, and thank you for your indulgence, Your Majesties, Your Highnesses, Your Highness. Good morning, on tier.
Good morning.
We have seen how important the roles of the champions of on tier are, and the time is coming to choose more. Just less than 4 months now, hence. Glamere and Caliport will be hosting the Kingdom Arts and Sciences and Rapier Championship in Olympia, Washington. Looking forward to seeing everyone there. It's going to be the last weekend in February, which is a departure from the usual weekend. And I am sure that Her Grace Sharna has plenty to tell us later about the Arts and Sciences Championship. But because of the change in weekends, I want to make sure everyone knew it has been awarded. We know where we're going to be. We can't wait to see everyone there.
Will the event steward please present themselves before their majesty?
Over here.
I don't know where everything is. Hi. How are you? I'm good. How are you? You did it. I know. So this event has not been without its hiccups, but it has been 3 years incoming, and it has been a lot of emotional back and forth. And I really appreciate all of the work and the heart and emotion that you put in and the team put into this event. This is a very, very small token of our appreciation. And you guys rolled with so many 7 different
regional directors on this in 8 months.
Yeah, so it's been a wild ride for y'all, and I know that, and I see that, and thank you.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
3 cheers. Hip hip.
Hip, hip.
Huzzah!
Hip, hip.
Huzzah!
Hip, hip.
Huzzah! Oh wait, there's more.
There's more.
Thank you.
Duchess Stiarna, Kingdom ANS Minister, has an announcement.
No. Actually, I put the glasses on so you get all the information. Anyways, as was announced earlier, Kingdom Arts and Sciences is approaching, and because of the timelines crunch, I need you guys to understand that we're having to move a few things. This is going to change some of our normals that we've had. Declaration to enter January 6th. Please know that that is early. We will, accommodate as much as we can, but there has to be time to turn in documentation. February 6th, documentation has to be in. And that is a hard deadline because we have to partner you up with judges and get those documents to them so that you can enter the competition. Remember, the event is February 24th through 26th. There are single entries. There's a full entry, has 3 entries that need to come with that. We are going back to the normal that we've had for generations. It is really important that you start communicating with me if you are going to do that because the timeline has become so much shorter. So please remember January 6th for declaration, February 6th for the documentation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Shameless plug time. Our daughter is still putting on her Filk challenge. We've got 1 entry so far. So come on, folks, get out there, get your Filks in. It'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we would love to see more entries.
Yeah.
This is something that is close to His Majesty's heart. Driving here in the car, there
We
might have
felt
been
a few songs.
I like it when you call me King Octa. Sandy?
What? It's her. She has it posted on the Kingdom Facebook page. It's a Filk contest. So submit your favorite Filk, funny, passionate, historical, whatever tickles your fancy. And if we get enough entrants, she'd like to pick the top 3 to perform at 12th night and give everybody a chance or have it performed if you don't feel like performing your Filk yourself. But it's just great. Filks in the SCA are magnificent, and a lot of our best Kingdom songs are Filks from other songs. So please, if it's in your heart, get it done.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Thank you. King George's Law.
Theron van Odeker is called before their majesties or a representative.
And he is not here. And she will take it in his stead. So Theron, if you don't know, is the son of Raphael and Kyrie, and has been a lifetime player in the SCA, and has recently distinguished himself, probably not really recently, but in the
Long overdue.
equestrian arts. And so we would offer him entry into the fellowship of, I'm going to butcher the French, the Esperion et du Layo. So thank you for accepting this on his behalf. And thank you, Theron, for continuing to be passionate about the SCA.
Woohoo! Joyous noise!
The Moneyers Guild of Ontier has a presentation.
Champion.
May I speak to your champion?
Please, thank you very much.
Hi,
Hello.
you're wonderful.
The Miner's Guild makes coins for every champion, and these are yours, tokens of your office to give out as you see fit. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. It's been a very intense and wonderful weekend. We've had a lot of people put their hearts on this stage and give of themselves, and the bravery it takes to come up on stage, especially as a new person. As a longtime person who is new to the kingdom, as another longtime person who is exploring new avenues. Thank you all for your performances. Thank you everyone for being here to witness. The audience is half of, maybe not half, but is a big part. So
Yeah, the gifts that we were given on this stage this weekend were immense. And,
thank you.
And it was great to be part of the stories and the songs and the performances and to be enwrapped into them while we were here, and it was magical. And I can't wait to see more. And it's a good tradition in Ontier. Our Bardic and arts community is among the best in the known world, and we are very fortunate to be able to take part in that. I can't carry a tune to save my life, so I count on all of y'all to at least give me a taste of what that is. So I value that so high. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thus concludes this royal court of Ontier. Long live King Octomasaurus!
Long live King Octomasaurus!
Long live Queen Shaxi!
Long live Queen Shaxi!
Long live Crown Prince Athos!
Long live Crown Prince Athos!
Long live Crown Princess Alienora!
Long live Crown Princess Alienora!
Long live the Tannist of the Summits!
Long live the Tannist of the Summits!
For our glorious kingdom thrice raise her name to the skies.
Ontier! 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 I know. Hey.